Good morning, happy Saturday. It is the 22nd of November. It's about 20 past 7 and it is 4 degrees. Happy Saturday. Yes, so we are up and about early this morning because my mum is visiting. We're still trying to complete some of her paperwork, so she's bringing some stuff up here and visiting me for a change. So I'm trying to get the dogs out early so I can get to the gym and then meet my mum in Selby Town about 10:15. So, what I say, I've got about 3 hours to have breakfast, get into town, get to the gym, and then meet my mum. Yeah. So I have weighed this morning and I'm still 15 stone. That's okay. I think I was due a sort of maintain from last Saturday, and it's been my period week as well. The period arrived yesterday, so all in all I think a maintain is really good. Actually, I have had a little bit higher calories this week, and this is the first week that I have considered moving up to 5 milligrams, but I'm not going to just yet. I'm gonna, take a little bit of time. I did want to try and get to after Christmas, but I've got a Mounjaro pen with either I need to work it out, but it's either 2 or 3 injections left. So I want to carry on till the end of that pen. So I have 2 or 3 more weeks to just see how I go and see if I can last a bit longer on 3.75. It's either my 4th or 5th week on 3.75. Like I say, I was hoping for it to be a bit longer, but my calories have been a little bit higher this week, but nothing above 1800, which is good. But they are now slipping a little bit above my base metabolic rate, which I think is okay, as long as it's under your total daily energy expenditure, which I know a lot of you won't. It's pretty complicated to work it all out. But yeah, my calories have been straying back up towards the 1700 mark this week. And I haven't quite been walking as much with the colder and darker weather, although I have been continuing with my gym, and I have more than hit my gym targets, the targets they set me for the healthy living. So I mustn't beat myself up too much about 1 week, but we'll see how it goes. Anyway, so yeah, off to the gym, collect my mum, and then hopefully we get back to the village in time to go to the Christmas fair in the village. So yeah, hopefully I'll be able to share some of my day with you, and hopefully it's not absolutely freezing or starts raining again. It's actually not too bad. It's a mild 4 degrees. As long as you're wrapped up and you're not in the wind, it's not too bad. Yeah. Go home and get breakfast though first. Right, so it's 5 to 8 now, so we're still on track for an early start. But I'm going to eat my breakfast now. So I've got my coffee with Nutrition Geeks collagen in. And I've got 1 chocolate Weetabix, the branded one. A K-Vag white chocolate with some Fahey stirred in. Some defrosted blueberries and raspberries. 10 grams of chopped dates and 10 grams of honey. And that altogether is 310 calories. Right, it's 9 o'clock. Just pulled up in the gym car park. While I've been driving, my mum's rang. Obviously, it goes through my entertainment system. She's been sold the wrong ticket. So I think she's still coming, but she's going to be a bit later on. So that I could have had a lay-in after all that, but never mind. Yeah, it's 9 o'clock. There's hardly anybody here. Town is very quiet. So I think I'm going to just go on and get on with my routine. And then I might go and get a new screen protector for my phone while I've got 5 minutes. Maybe pop into Aldi, but I'll see what time it is. But yeah. Poor old mum. She ended up at... They sold her the wrong ticket or the wrong stopping station. So she ended up getting off at Meadow Hall and then she got all confused and she missed a connection train. So she's going to be at least an hour, if not 2, later than she said. So anyway, I'll catch up later when I've been in the gym. Right, 10:15, back in the car again. I haven't just been sat in the car for an hour, I promise. Gym session done. And back to normal with my lifting and warm up on the treadmill. Then about 7 or 8 different weight machines and then cool down on the bike. 10:15. Everything went really smoothly. It's really quiet here this morning. Annoyingly, I would have been in good time to meet my mum if she'd been on time. But anyway, I think she is, I can't remember what I said now. I think she is going to come, but she's going to come straight to the village on the bus where I live, because I don't live in the centre of Selby, I live outside of Selby. So I think I'm going to go and nip to the phone shop and see if they'll put me a new screen protector on, because it's getting really scratched and it's annoying me. So I'm going to go and do that, and then it'll be about time when the Christmas fair will open. 11 o'clock, or 5 to 11. I've been to the phone shop, I've been to Aldi. I hate self-checkout tills. Let's get back to the village and check out the Christmas fair. I think I'd look a bit more stylish if I wore one of these hats. They are nice, aren't they? It smells lovely in here. There must be some kind of soap or something. What colour do you think would suit me? And jumpers as well. Hiya. This is the smell, the wax melt store. carved chopping boards. There's a dog stall. I'll go and have a closer look. Is this the stall we're all interested in, or are we being good?
Thank you very much.
The cake stall. Hiya.
Hi. Can I have a piece of that chocolate orange cake to take away? I'm going to admit to that.
And we've got some raffles. Oh, I see, Bottle tombola, a bar, and more stalls in there. We'll go and have a look in a minute. Let's go and have a look at the cakes. £1.50 is not bad. Not sure if you can hear me, but this lady who owns this stall follows me on Instagram and Facebook, and she's called Made by Paul, and she's got these lovely knitted blankets. There you go. They're lovely. Thank you. So I've just done the chocolate tombola for Limby Dog Home. They've got loads of dog stuff as well. And I have won Bailey's cream milk chocolate, chocolate limes, Malteser bar and a drinks mug.
Yeah, oh wow.
With the same age and they all declined together.
Right, yeah, amazing.
Horrible.
Yeah, well, it's not
Two
good.
of them.
Wow. Yeah, lovely.
Thank you guys. See you later. Right, I'm going to try and get I have to say excuse me.
Hi. It's about 10 to 12. I'm just hanging around this fair because I'm going to wait for my mum to come into the village on the bus. So I've got about 20 minutes, half an hour to sort of wander around. I was hoping that the jam and honey lady would be here because in previous years there's been like a preserve lady, but there's nobody selling any honey. But I did get some from Aldi, so I'm glad I did. But yeah, it's I didn't come last year, but this year it's nice. A lot of raffles and crafty stores and things like that. So once I've had a little sit down away from everybody for 5 minutes, I can go back and have another look. At least it's cool, but it's not freezing cold, so it's not too bad. Starting to get a little bit hungry, but I think once my mum's here, we're going to go and get a jacket potato from the stall. So it is now 1:25 and I have a jacket potato, but it's a homemade one. I'll have to catch you up on everything that's happened once we get out for a walk later on. But I have a jacket potato with some baked beans and some light, reduced fat cheese, and that is 420 calories. Right, it is now 3 o'clock. My mum's here and the dogs are here. It's 7 degrees. We have come to Oak Hill, where I've brought you before, because to get back, my mum is going to go home via Goole instead of Selby. So I had planned one of the canal walks, but we're going to do this walk instead because it's nearer to the Goole end. So hope it's not too muddy. But yeah, Mum's had a bit of difficulty getting here, and then the bus was late, so I was waiting for her for a little while, And then when we went back to the Christmas fair for our jacket potatoes, they weren't cooked. And they said, oh, it's going to be another 15 minutes. So it was already like after 1 o'clock. So I just phoned Andrew and told him to put 2 jacket potatoes in the microwave. And then he put them in the Actifry. And by the time we got home, they were cooked. So we had jacket potatoes, we made them ourselves, we probably saved some money. They were nice. But I think we just both feel a bit stressed out now because Mum's had difficulty getting here. Then it was all a bit, just had to rush around a bit doing things. We've sorted the paperwork, so that's one thing off the list. I wanted some wrapping paper as well, but I went to the Works and I went to Aldi. Nothing that appealed to me in either of those shops. So I'm going to have to keep looking for some Christmas wrapping paper. I need to get my Christmas cards. Andrew's just asked me if I want to join his order at Card Factory online. But I'll probably have to think about that tomorrow. But yeah, so that's a bit of a catch up on what we've been up to since you last saw me on the stairs at the Christmas fair. Jacket potato, beans and cheese, 420 calories. And now we've come to walk some more of it off. And when we get over the railway bridge, I'll show you where we are. So, I keep forgetting to film because me and my mum are chatting. I've brought you up here before anyway, but it's not too bad underfoot, just a lot of leaves make it a bit muddy. It's about an hour and a half walk maybe up the aisle. Like I said, it feels a bit like a church aisle, this walk, and get to the little fishing lake at the top. These two were ready for a walk. Andrew's making some bread, so that should be nice to try. And he said he would stay at home and make the tea and whatnot. It's actually quite a nice day. I think I said it was about 7 degrees. And it isn't that biting cold, there's no wind. That might be it, Mum. Why is Oak Hill called Oak Hill? Go on then. A few birds. Now we've passed the busiest part. We seem to have got away from people. I was going to go to take Mum to the park where I've shown you before, West Park, but I thought we'd got enough time to come here. Off she goes. Come on, Peg. Let's have a look at the fishing pond. Very still today. I don't know whether it's any fuller for all the rain. But I think it's quite a nice mild day today. Well, we're not officially in winter, are we really? until the 21st of December. Right, careful going down here. You see the swans? Sorry, me and my mum are talking, so I'm not getting much videoing done. We are having a nice walk though. Been good? Been good? He's coming. Go on. He's coming. Right, that's 10 to 5 and that's my mum dropped off at the train station. Let's hope she has a bit more of an easy travel home. But yeah, so she's just got about 5 minutes to wait for the train. And I'm going to go home and have some evening meal. Yum. It's about 5 o'clock, so I'll probably eat around 6ish. Right, it's 25 to 6 now. Mum got her train safely and I'm come back to watch telly this evening. I've got some I'm a Celebrity to watch and some soaps. Maybe some Gogglebox or Netflix. But for now I've got an Aldi 5% fat beef burger with a light cheese slice, some active fried chips, some sweet and crunchy salad with house dressing and some tomato sauce. And that is, I think it's 460 calories. Bear with me 1 second. 440 calories. Right, it's about 10 past 8. I've watched whatever I was watching before. Finished watching that and then I'm just catching up on Emmerdale. And I can't even remember if I told you what I bought at the fair. I've got a rooibos tea. I bought Andrew a millionaire shortbread and I bought myself a fruit scone. And on my fruit scone I've got some Clover Light and some Scottish strawberry jam. And I've estimated the calories using a M&S fruit scone. And it comes in at about 340 calories for the scone and the butter and jam. That seems fairly high to me. I did think it would be a little bit lower, but I'm going to go and enjoy this now with the rest of my soaps. Good evening. It is 9:15. Still watching telly, playing some games on my iPad. Andrew's just gone upstairs. Let me get today's numbers first. So I end the day on 1,666 calories, 90 grams of protein, and it's about 18,000 steps. I'm filming this on my phone, so I can't. It's at least 18,000, might be a little bit more. But yeah, we had a couple of good walks today, and I obviously, when I'm in the gym, I have my phone in my pocket so that it records any steps done on the Jubilee Bob and any movement done on the bike. So yeah, I've had a good day. Bit stressful with my mum coming over and things going wrong for her. And it was a bit disappointing that we still had to make our own lunch. But yeah, we managed. We did it. At least we had some some baking potatoes in the house already. Yeah, so it was a nice day. Like I say, I think I have eaten a little bit more this week. Calories have been a little bit higher. But it is my period week. And I've been on this 3.75 for about 5 weeks. And this is the first week I've seriously considered moving up to 5 milligrams. But I'm certainly not going to make any decision until next week, until I'm clear of, period feelings and everything. But yeah, we'll see how we get on. I'm a bit flushed because we have the heating on. And I'm just about getting warm now after being out all day in the cold. Yeah, I hope you're all having a lovely weekend. And maybe do some filming tomorrow, although I think it'll be another quiet day. But yeah, see you next time. I know I've already said good night, but I did think I would just pop back on because I've just been looking at my numbers and my figures. It's now 9:10. So Coronation Street's just finished. I'm going to go to bed after this because I've been up since about 6 o'clock this morning. I was just looking at my average calories and my notes from my injections and stuff. And this is week 22 altogether. So last night I took my 22nd injection. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, and I've done 7 weeks on 3.75. So it's not quite as bad for me to have done 7 weeks and for this to be the first time I've thought about moving up. But I'm not obviously going to move up straight away. I'm going to take a week or two to think about it. I don't think this week's been the best week. The cold weather's really hit. I've had a period. I've not done quite as much walking. I've had quite a few little headaches and stuff. But I think it's just because I'm a lot busier at work than I have been in the past. And just try to keep on top of things. But yeah. So average calories as well. My average calories this week have been 1,707. Whereas all the previous weeks, I've been managing to keep them at around the 1,600 mark, between 15 and 1,600. So that is an increase to 1,707 calories for my average for this week. But I think it's just a point of keeping an eye on it. That is still within my limit. It's only just above my base metabolic rate, and it's well under my energy expenditure. Let me just have a look. Where is my... And these scales, like these smart scales, I don't know really how accurate they are, but I'm getting my figure from the scales and it's saying that my BMR is 1,658. So, and I have my calories set at 1,900 at the moment. I mean, I never hit that. But, yeah. My TDEE apparently is well over 2,000. So, anyway, I don't think it's time to panic yet. And I don't think it's time to move up, but I did just want to record that it was my first thoughts this week. That I actually hadn't realised that I'd been on 3.75 for 7 weeks. So anyway, I've gabbled on for a few more minutes, but now I'm going to go to bed. So good night, thanks for watching. I am going to bed, I promise. But just one last thought. Last thought, postscript. Just in case I didn't say this morning, and maybe you're new to me, or because I haven't been daily vlogging, in 22 weeks on Mounjaro, I've lost 3 stone, 4 pounds. I'm really happy with that. I'm happy with how it's working. I'm happy mostly with the level of my side effects. But there's still a constant to and fro. Not a constant to and fro, but, you know, about whether to go up dose or not or whatever. But like I've said a couple of times now, for this coming week, I'm just going to keep an eye on it and see where we go. 9:25 now, and it's time to let the dogs out, do the washing up and get to bed.